Now, question number 15. Two towers AB and CD are situated at a distance of d apart, as shown in the figure. AB is 20 meters and CD is 30 meters from the ground. An object of mass m is thrown from the top of the AB horizontally with a velocity of 10 meters per second towards the CD. Simultaneously, another object of mass 2m is thrown from the top of the CD at an angle of 60 degrees to the horizontal towards AB with the same magnitude of initial velocity as that of the first object. The two objects move in the same vertical plane, collide in the middle of the air and stick together each other. Then first one, calculate the distance d between the two towers. Second one, find the position where the objects hit the ground. Here, first one 20 meters and second one 30 meters. That are the heights colliding position. Those are not heights, these are different heights only hills, but that is the colliding position of these two bodies. So here what happens? Here this is one tower and this is another tower. These are the towers. So this is ground. Here what happened? This is you take A position. From here, one ball projected horizontally or one body projected. What is its mass? M. What is its velocity? 10 meter per second. Its velocity 10 meter per second. Similarly here, another mass. What is this mass? 2m. How projected? Obliquely downward. How much angle making here? 60 degrees with horizontal. This is 60 degrees with horizontal. What is the velocity? 10 meter per second. What is this? This is also 10 meter per second. This velocity you take u1. This velocity I am taking u2. What is the u2? 10 meter per second. Here what happened? It is coming like this. And it is coming like this. And again here meeting, colliding. So after collision it is falling on the ground. Where it is falling? That is our question. Again, here this distance. What about this distance? This belongs to this range and this belongs to this range. So this total distance I am taking d. What about this? This range d1 and this range d2. Here two questions given. What is the first question? Distance between the towers. Now what is the distance between the towers? d1 plus d2. One question. Second question. Find the position where the objects hit the ground after colliding. Body where hitting. We are assuming if it is freely falling, then only d1 plus d2. Otherwise, if it is falling here, then different happens. I am assuming like this falling. So what happens later we are thinking. So here he had given where this colliding point. The colliding point is. This is 20 meters. And this is 30 meters. That is the information. So from that information we are finding the given information. Now what I am taking here? Same previously like that only. Same previously like that only. First what are finding? Distances find. Horizontal distances. What is this range and what is that range? Where colliding. So that colliding time I am taking t. Colliding means what? Same time only. So here first I am finding colliding time means how much time it is taking and that much time. That same time second body also taking. So from that what I am finding? First I am finding heights. Here first I am finding this vertical height 20 and whatever this vertical height 30. So this what I am writing 30 equals to 20 plus 10 like that I am writing one equation getting. So for that first you take this equation. I want to find this. Horizontal means what? Vertical velocity 0. So what happens? First one S equals to ut plus of at square. Here what is the S? 20. Vertical velocity horizontal projector vertical velocity 0 into time. These two are coming in the same time is same. Plus half 80 square plus half into g value I am taking 10. So 10t square. So finally what I am getting? 20 equals to 5t square. This is my first equation. Similarly, here you take. Here what happens? This is horizontal component. And what is the vertical component? U sin 60. That is u. Remains same thing only. So now what is the s? S equals to 30. Ut plus half 80 square. U equals to what? This is cos 60. And this is sin 60. This is u cos 60. And what about downward? Initially u sin 60. That you write. U means what again? 10. So what is the u value? 10 into sin 60. That is vertical initial velocity. Into time t. Plus half into 10 into t square. So from that equation I am finding t value. This implies 30 equals to 10 into sin 60. What is sin 60 value? Root 3 by 2 into t plus 5t square. So what I am getting finally? 30 equals to 5 root 3 into t plus 5t square. I am taking this as second equation. Now this what I am writing? 20 plus 10 I am writing, because in the 20 case you write 5t square for the purpose. So now finally what I am writing here? This implies that 30 what I am writing? 20 plus 10, that equals to 5 root 3t plus 5t square. But here 20 equals to 5t square. Substitute here. This implies 5t square plus 10, that equals to 5 root 3t plus 5t square. This 5t square cancel. Now finally what I am getting? T value 10 by 5 root 3 seconds. So after this much time these two are colliding. So that is the concept. So I am finding d1 and d2 and substituting. That's all. I am getting distance. That one part completed. So what is the t value? 10 by 5 root 3. T value what? 10 by 5 root 3. Okay. Now right. So find the distance first. Now what about d1? T value came. Now I am finding d1. What is the d1? Horizontal velocity into time. What is this? u1 into t. What is the u1? 10 into 10 by 5 root 3. So what is this? 100 by 5 root 3. d1 came in meters. Similarly d2. D2 means horizontal velocity. What is this horizontal velocity? U cos 60 into t. So what is the d2? Here u means you taking here horizontal velocity. U cos 60 into t. U equals how much? Same velocity only. 10 meter per second. Into cos 60. What is the cos 60 value? 1 by 2. Into time. What is the time? 10 by 5 root 3. Now what can d2? That equals to 5 also cancel. So 10 by root 3. Finally what I am getting here? 10 by root 3 meters. That is d2. Now I want total distance between these. That is our first question. D equals to d1 plus d2. What is the d1? 100 by 5 root 3. Plus what about this? 10 by root 3. That is the total distance in between two towers. That is the total distance in between two towers. So that completed. So here this is u1t and into u1 cos theta t. u1t, what is this? Oh, correct one. Correct. After doing this total mathematics, I am getting 17.32. What is this value totally? Finally, I am getting this as totally after doing mathematics. We are getting this as 17.32 meters. So that is the distance between towers. That completed. Again, what is the next question? Find the position where the objects hit the ground. Objects were hitting the ground. That we are finding. So, first what I am finding here? First here I am finding hitting time. Okay, in this next part is where it is falling on the ground. For the purpose, what I am taking? Here this horizontal only, no problem. But here what it is? Horizontal motion and also vertical motion. So horizontal it is coming like this and horizontal it is coming like this colliding. So your collision is belongs to horizontal motion. So you take horizontal components only, vertical no need. So first what I am taking? I am applying law of conservation of linear momentum. Now I am applying law of conservation of linear momentum in this case. So, according to law of conservation of linear momentum, according to law of conservation of linear momentum, what is the formula generally? m1 u1 plus m2 u2 equals to m1 v1 plus m2 v2. If the external net force is 0, before collision total momentum equals to after collision total momentum. That is called law of conservation of linear momentum. So here m mass coming horizontally. I am taking only horizontal components because vertically it is coming like this, it is coming like this. In between is colliding, so I am taking horizontal components. If it is colliding vertically, you take vertical components. Now I am taking horizontal component. What is the horizontal velocity? U cos theta. Throughout the path, horizontal component same only, that we know in the parabolic path. Similarly here also, body projected horizontal from the top of the tower. Then what happens? Horizontal component same only. Same in the case of oblique projection also. So here when it is coming to here also same only up to collision. So what is this mass? M. So M into what is this velocity? 10. Here it is moving like this. So you take one coordinate system. This is x and x dash and y dash. This motion you consider. It is moving like this, x direction. So plus. What about this? It is moving like this, x dash. So you take that minus. Plus what is the m2? 2m into what is that velocity? U cos 60. U means 10 into cos 60. But this is minus. This is minus. Why? This x dash direction. After what happened? After when this coming to colliding position, these two are combined. Combined means what? M plus 2m became 3m. This became 3m. What is that velocity x direction? We don't know. That we are finding. You don't write v. V means what again? Effective velocity of x and y components happens. Here only x components I am taking, so x1 rate, vx right. After doing mathematics, we are getting vx value. Do the mathematics for getting vx. Then what happens? This implies m into 10 minus 2m into 10 into cos 60, 1 by 2, that equals to 3m into Vx. These two to cancel. Now finally what I am writing? This implies m into 10 minus m into 10, that equal to 3m into Vx. So this is 0, that equal to 3m into Vx. So what about Vx? That equal to 0 by 3m. I am getting 0. After collision it is coming to rest. Rest means what? From here it is like freely falling. Freely falling means where it is falling? At d1 distance from here. d1 I want to find. On the ground where falling? From here d1 or from here d2? From here I am taking d1. So what about d1? Already we have derived one equation. Origin and velocity into time. u1 into t. So what is the u1? u1 equals to 10. Again time, meeting time. What came meeting time? That meeting time is 2 by root 3. What we have got? 2 by root 3 seconds. So totally 20 by root 3 meters. So from the first tower, 20 by root 3 meters distance is collided of combined body falling. So that is our second question. This is about collision of combining and freely falling things.